hours before they happen. Here's how it's going to work, Mr. President. We let you worry about the domestic agenda, all the touchy-feely stuff. But when it comes to national security, Strike makes all the hard decisions. Do you remember the Civil War of '82, which turned Mexico into a Warsaw Pact client state?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. There never was any Mexican Civil War.
That's the point. There would have been if Strike hadn't interceded. You see, sir, we measure our success by the wars that never happened. Get my drift?
But I thought I was in charge. Your organization undermines the chief executive.
Sir, I'm here to explain how things work. If you don't want to play ball, I'm sure the vice president will. We've had to deal with that very unpleasant situation before.
If my records are right, you are in here for cyber piracy, violation of the Secrecy Act, digital vandalism.
I know why I'm in jail. What I don't know is why you're here.
Why did you commit these crimes?
Man, I was just bored. I didn't hurt nobody. They threw me in jail because I embarrassed them. What do you want anyway?
Listen, son. We need somebody to sys-op the most highly sensitive computer net in the world. We need a hacker to infiltrate enemy security and to keep the enemy out of ours.
Is this a joke?
This is the farthest thing in the world from a joke. Sir, what do you suppose the president is going to say when he finds out we've got a convict running the most highly secured net in the world?
Who cares?
Sir, would you care to comment about reports of your involvement with an illegal renegade operation known as Strike?
I can neither confirm nor deny the existence of such an organization.
Is it true that your organization routinely violates enemy sovereignty, carries out black bag operations and covers them up, all with no regard for the will of Congress, the President, or the American people?
No comment.
Sir, is it also true that your motto is, quote, "We measure our success by wars that don't happen"?
I don't see what you're driving at, Ms. Gray.
I want to work with you. I'd be perfect. You've already got the weapons, you've already got the intel. What you need is the third leg of the power triad, the media. I'm here to give it to you.
Is she for real, or is she another wannabe?
She's very much for real. She was recruited overseas and is credited with several highly effective covert operations.
Working for whom?
KGB, CIA, Russian mob, SAS, Mossad, Hamas.
I don't get it.
She works for herself. She's good, lethal, and to the best of our knowledge, never betrayed a trust.
Hire her.
Smart Armor reminds me of watching a sci-fi movie as a kid. Seriously, it thinks, it heals, it learns, self-replicates. Just face it, it's alive. Technology imitating biology, reality imitating art. It's like there won't be any more edges anymore. It's like everything will become everything and indivisible from everything else. And I think that's kind of cool. Oh, sorry if I'm rambling, General. I'll shut up.
If this thing works half as well as the hype, I'll talk to the security czar about getting you sprung.
Well, check it out.
What's the status of StrikeNet intel?
We believe we have the most sophisticated data retrieval, analysis, and execution web in the world.
And the convict?
He missed his parole meeting last month to install the network search engine.
I've got a pardon lined up for him. It's an embarrassment to have him behind bars.
Not necessary. We just converted maximum security into Strike's nerve center. It is a distraction-free zone.
General, what you say your name is?
General Earl.
You got a first name?
General. You're working for the military now, Hack. That's how it works.
How come you get to call me Hack, and I have to call you General?
We can switch you over to private if you want us to.
No, I stick with Hack.
We have a house rule around here. When our operatives accumulate 6 close-in kills, we get rid of them. I don't know why it is, but the number is 6. When somebody kills once, it still means something to them. They turn to ice after number 6. Maybe it's the number of fingers you have on your hand. It goes over one hand and it doesn't matter anymore.
How many close-in kills do you have, Andrea?
5.
Let's keep it to that. We aren't killers, we're doctors. We spot a disease and we cut it out before it spreads. In the broad medical spectrum of things, your chopper is a scalpel.
I've been in strike longer than there has been a strike. I was born overseas, so I speak several languages. I spied for our side, and sometimes it was more than spying. It was active demolition. They showed me the ropes. Then we went up the ladder. The press corps idea came later when I was doing wet ops. We discovered that every dictator wants to be a star, and they can't be a star without a camera, so reporters can get to people nobody can get to. If I could talk to them, I could kill them. The hard part was always getting away with my secret identity intact.
The security czar wants this one dark. 1 chopper, 2 pilots.
Sounds like we have 0 chance of asset return.
Skip the euphemisms, Andrea. Let's use the old term. Suicide mission.
You think the commander will do it?
Of course. The bigger the risk, the more enthusiastic he is.
Synchronicity threshold crossed at 0100 hours. General, some bad business going down.
Break it into components, Hack.
Epicenter Premier 1. Millions from Swiss bank accounts are flooding the region, and 2, an unknown military force pops up.
You've linked the money to those troops?
Could I prove it in court? No. Do I know it's a link? Yes.
Keep going.
They also pumping tons of funky ex-Soviet hardware into a terrorist training camp, and finally, we got a signal from our missing pilot, Nick Arnold.
I buy it. You've got a crisis. Andrea.
The obvious candidate is Yuri Vatsisnov, former head of the KGB and the real shadow man behind this conspiracy. We're running worst-case projections, but as always, our main objective is to stop this war before it happens.
StrikeNet will download additional intel as needed.
You crashed. Jefferson ID. Hit auto-destruct. Render body non-identifiable.
Strike, this is Arnold. Come in if you're out there, and I'm damn well hoping you are, because I need some serious help. Those are not champagne corks. It's a good old-fashioned dictatorial firing squad. They've been popping off agents like pull tabs, and I'll be next if you do not liberate me on the double.
Nick, pinpoint your location. Strike is closing in.
Stone building, north side of compound. Bust your hump, they're here for me.
No reason to be foolish. Tell us what you know or die. Don't be hero.
I'm toast Strike, pull out of here. They got a ton of hardware.
Ready? Aim! Fire!
Nothing you can do for Nick if you don't have a body bag. We're deploying a retrieval team. Your mission is aborted. Return to base. Situation normal. All filed up. Return to base.